We are joined now by Vanessa Palange from New Hampshire Emergency Management. And Vanessa, thanks so much for joining us. Can you give us a general update on where we are in the state right now with this flooding?
Good afternoon, Jean. Thanks for having me on. As Ray was saying, a lot of the areas out west have been the heaviest hit so far. We're looking at Swansea, Stoddard, and Winchester, all towns that have reached out to us for some sort of assistance. We did go out and do some visits with a couple of those towns yesterday evening, and we are assisting Swansea with some of their messaging to really keep people off the roads if at all possible.
Had any evacuations at this point that we need to be aware of?
The state itself has not done any evacuations. I know that some of the towns were checking in on people to make sure that they were safe, including some camps in the area. But as far as we know, there have not been any large evacuations that have needed to take place.
If you are camping, which is very popular in the state right now, if you're traveling or even if you're at home, when do you know it's time to move to higher ground or to stay put?
You need to stay informed, so make sure you are listening to local weather reports, and if there is a flash flood warning or a flood warning in your area, you need to get to higher ground immediately.
And Vanessa, can you tell us what you are expecting as the next few hours go on, as the heavy rain continues to fall in parts of our state?
We're expecting more flooded roadways. We're expecting more towns to have issues with roadways collapsing. And that's why it's really important that people stay off the roadways if possible. If you do come upon a flooded roadway, turn around. You don't know what's underneath that roadway. You don't know how it's been compromised, and you don't know how deep the water might be over that roadway.
We're looking at video, and it's just incredible, these roads and major roads like Route 10 washed out in spots. Do we have any timeline of when A, the danger is going to recede, and B, when repairs could be made and these roads could go back to what they were before the rain started falling?
As we've seen before, about almost 2 years ago, we had two large flooding events at the mid-July and then at the end of July into early August. And some of those roads are still things that are being worked on now. Depends on how much damage is done to the road and how quickly they can get the funding to replace it. I know that crews are working hard right now in several of the towns, and the Department of Transportation is also out there. They're doing the best that they can to make sure that the roads are safe, but it could take a significant amount of time, especially when we continue to see heavy rainfall.
All right, Vanessa Palange from New Hampshire Emergency Management, thank you so much for your time today. We will stay with you and stay posted throughout the day as these storms move through.